Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope very well. Please forgive the windy day, but you know, it's weather, it can't be helped. I'm in a covered park right now. So I wanted to go over the contents of my work bag. My EDC work bag. Okay, so the bag itself is a Wanger. And I picked this up at Best Buy. And it's been a pretty good bag so far. Alright, so in the front pocket here, I just have a beer cozy for my sodas. I have a Perry knife, and because I've been bringing fruit to work, so it's just nice having an actual good knife to cut your fruit with versus having like one of those plastic forks at the damn that they have in the kitchen. In here, the front pocket, it's just basically extra pens. I keep a few bandages in here, just in case you get cuts and scrapes. I keep several notepads, just for taking notes, because I work security, for those who don't know, and, you know, observe and report. So windy, it's blowing all my stuff around. I keep a small flashlight in here. Now, I always EDC a flashlight, but I have a backup. So this is a through night. Sorry, through night haters, but it's a TI1, the tiny, the single AAA battery. I have some Altoids just because nothing is worse than rank breath. I have some Carmex because nothing is worse than frickin' chapped lips. I got some Bag Balm, just a small tube because, you know, Bag Balm is good stuff. I have, oh, I didn't mean to throw it in there, but I actually have some Perel in here. Although I'm a wash your hands with hot soapy water kind of guy. I have a lighter because I've had people ask, you know, I've had smokers come up to me and ask if I have a light. I've got some cold and flu medication because being sick sucks. Another spare pen. Kind of hard to see at this angle, but what else I got in here? I got some rubber bands just because they're always handy to have in the workplace. Another cold and flu kind of fell down to the bottom. What else is in here? I just got one of those little plastic toothpick things because having crap stuck in your teeth can suck. I believe that is it. What else I got in here? They got one more thing down in here. And that is one of those thumb light little flashlight, just for a little extra redundancy, and I had the space for it. Oh, and I got these little rank insignia. These are the pin backs, because I wear a rank at work because I'm a supervisor. So that's all for the front. Alright, so the next pocket up, I have just some napkins, a zip top bag, and I think I still have them in here. I've got some chopsticks, just because, and I might have used them already, but I had some, oh no, I think I still have a couple. Yeah, I do. I got more zip top bags, just because, you know, if I had something that was wet, I could store them in there. And that's really it for this front pocket. I don't have a lot in here because I've got something in the main, which I'm going to show you. Alright. And the main compartment. Because I have one of these Igloo ice chests in here. Now the reason I do this, for a couple reasons. One is I have cold beverages in here. In this case I have Monster Energy, which, by the way, so a couple sodas, Now, the reason I started doing this, because you know, going to the food trucks every day can get expensive. So typically what I'll do is I'll make dinner and whatever, and I'll make enough for lunch the next day, and I'll just put it in. I have this glass locking lid container, so I'll just drop it right in here. And now when I go to work, I have everything I need, and I have ice packs in here as well, which, you know, you just refreeze them. This is what I meant by the locking lid containers, is glass, so I can take pastas, and I'll just put saran wrap around the outside and lock the lid down. This is yogurt, by the way. And then I get some fresh fruit. Been trying to eat a little bit better, and sometimes I win, sometimes I fail, but you know, at least I make an effort. You know, this was about 10 bucks. Pretty cheap. Really nothing else in here but just drinks and food. And that takes up pretty much the entire main compartment. So this top zipper pouch right here, what I keep in here is I keep snack bars. So this is a protein kind cinnamon, protein kind, excuse me, peanut butter, another kind bar. I end up working 12-hour days, so I get a fourth one, excuse me. You know, I end up working 12-hour shifts, so having something to snack on during the day is, you know, for me it's crucial. I got a little bottle of, this is glass, but it's Texas beet hot sauce, so sometimes meals that I bring were kind of bland, so I will just throw that in there. So I like to have snacks on hand. And typically there's room in the top compartment. You know, the main compartment where I keep the bag, there's room on top. So I'll throw in I'll bag up some chips, or I'll bag up some crackers, like some you know, wheat thins or something like that. Or just whatever cracker I have around the house, just as snacks throughout the day. Being hungry kind of sucks, and I get grumpy when I get hungry, and I have to talk to people who already annoy me. So then in the back part here is typically where your laptop slides all the way down. But because I have an ice pack in here, and I don't carry a laptop for my job, although I could, I have a spare phone charger, which my job, it's not uncommon for me to carry 3 cell phones at work. So a charger is really important. Then while I'm on my lunch, I'll watch a little YouTube, so I have a little headset, which sucks because these keep popping out of my ears, so I'm going to get new ones. And this is a Moco. I got this idea from the Urban Prepper. But basically it's a little phone stand. So while I'm watching a video, I can just set my phone down while I'm watching a video, and then plug in my headphones and not have to hold it or try to prop it up against something. So if I find the Amazon link, I'll throw it down below if you're interested. It was cheap and I like it. Just a little Moco, I guess it's upside down, phone holder. Oddly enough, my my cell phone actually has a kickstand like this, so you can just set it up. So, but my last phone didn't have this case, so it didn't have a holder, so I went ahead and got this. And then when I upgraded my phone, I also upgraded my case for it, and then it had the stand. But I have a backup system. And I believe that's it for the bag. Let's see, nothing floating around on the top. Like this, there's plenty of room in here for a laptop if that's what you want. But oh, no, those are work related. So I was wrong. I've actually got 2 more things on here. This is a Anchor charger. It's one of those small ones. Let's see if I can. So it's a small Anchor charger with a plug-in. because I've gotten to work before, and the work phone that I need is down to the you know, down into the teens. So I've had to use this. I'll just carry around not only 3 cell phones, but also this as well. And then I just have some black pepper. This is a Trader Joe's. Just pop off the top. I like pepper in my food, especially if I'm bringing pasta. I like a little bit of black pepper. These are cheap. They're like $2. So I figured, why not carry one? I just put it on the side pouch. Just like that. I keep this guy over here. I upgraded for the hard case because it's on the outside. I could be banging it against things, but because of the case. So all in all, it's a good bag. My only thing I don't like, oh, it's got a case wrap, a spot right here. A little mesh bag, so for whatever you want to carry. Adjustment straps. It doesn't have a sternum strap, which I wish it had, but that's like the only complaint I have with the backpack. This is what I carry everything to work in. And I just realized I have this little zipper compartment on each side, and I forgot to show you. Yep. So in this one, I have a little Neosporin to go with the bandages. And then I have more chapstick. Then I have nail clippers in here because, you know, you get a hangnail, it can just absolutely dry. Well, it drives me nuts. I don't know about you, but. And on the other side, this other little zipper pocket, I have some ibuprofen because I'm on my feet a lot. And then more prescription medications as a redundant backup. Excuse me. I have some on my person, but it's nice to have more in case I forgot to fill my bag. So this is everything I carry at work. Alright, that's the contents of the bag. If you missed my everyday carry video, it'll be linked down below. And then when that video comes up, I'll link the bag down below that video, so they'll be kind of together. I'm going to keep them 2 videos. But I do appreciate your watching. If you have any suggestions, questions, comments, put them down below. Delicious. I'll catch you on the next video.